fly, I never fall in love. Then you show love and I can't get enough of it. I swear to God, I never fall in love. I never fall in love, but I can't get enough of it. You know my head, so that makes it don't feel complicated, yeah. It all seems complicated. I read those texts and you text yours, but I'll never say it, yeah.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
Tell all your friends that I'm crazy, drive you mad that I'm such a stalker, a watcher, a psychopath. And tell them you hate me and dated me just for a laugh. So why do you call me and tell me you want me back? You maniac.
Some of them want to abuse you.
You maniac.
Some of them want to.
What the hell is even that?
Look at Katie dancing, dude. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? What are those moves? No, go back to it. What are you doing? I don't think she can hear me, bro. Oh, that's too funny. Yo! Probably not. Happy Saturday, everybody. Already, man, we got Caitlin coming in with a tier 1 sub. First time tier 1 sub. And Tango coming in with a gift to community sub to start us off, man. 2 out of 50 on the day, man. Thank you guys so much. I saw somebody say that you look forward to this every Saturday. Dude, that means a lot to me. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And it's really awesome that you guys are enjoying it. You know, we haven't really had too much of a plan going into it other than like letting the chat kind of run the topics and stuff and the questions. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Today we've got an incredible special guest, man. Hopefully he can hear me. Can you hear me? Scumbag. So we got Flack Daddy, man. He plays Reggie Bush in the Academy RP. I've been role playing with Flack for dude, what, like 2 years, man? A year and a half? Long time, man. Long time. I've always appreciated his RP and his character Reggie Bush. Always been super funny. Can't hear them. Well, that's not good. Hold on. Well, no. So I use Discord for this. Oh, I think I know what it is. It's my freaking Go XLR, dude. Every time. Okay, say something now.
Testing.
Can you guys hear him now?
Here. 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
Okay, hold on. We're having technical
I can
difficulties
say
here.
the word, but Katie's got to count
Okay.
for me.
All right, everybody can hear you now.
That's a lot of numbers.
All right, Coffee with Cush, episode 3. We've got Flack Daddy here. So I'm pretty stoked to be here, man. We weren't expecting to do Coffee with Cush today because Katie works in 30 minutes, luckily, or 20 minutes. She works from home, luckily, so she should be able to hopefully stay tuned in. You all right?
Oh, did I say something? You hear me?
No, I didn't hear you, but I saw you say something.
Oh, perfect. No. I muted myself so I could talk to my
There was
camera.
a Godzilla movie happening. Her lips were moving, and then I started.
Oh, man. So just a quick side note. We've got 2 people watching over on YouTube, man. We're live on YouTube as well. If you use ! socials in the chat, you guys can go subscribe to the YouTube channel. This just makes it a lot easier for the VOD to automatically upload to YouTube, so I don't have to export it and lose any sort of video quality. And you guys can always go watch it back if you miss any spots here. So anyway, we've got Flack here, man. Flack, if you want to just introduce yourself really quick to people that may not know you, tell us a little bit about your character.
Good morning. Happy to be here. Thank you. I am Flack. I play Reggie Bush, who I've been accused as a self-insert, which is wild, man. That's not me, man. But no, he is kind of based off of just me whenever I'm out partying at festivals and all that, and just kind of when I start, feeling the vibes, and I eventually start turning into Reggie. And that's him. My friends even tell me, yo, you're going Reggie mode. I'm like, oh, my bad, man. But yeah, he was just a fun little... I started going to festivals when I met my wife, and I started meeting all these hippies and wooks and just festy community people, and I loved them. The nicest people in the world. I've never hugged so many sweaty men in my life. It was amazing. Beautiful days. And I fell in love with the environment and the people, and then when I started doing RP, My first character was just me acting like a gangster trying to do stuff. And then I noticed there was no characters like these awesome people that I see out at these music events and all that. I was like, all right, I'm going to make one of those. And then Reggie Bush was born.
I love it. And how long have you been role playing for?
Since we met. Like when I met you was when I started.
That was your first server?
I've been I've
really?
not been
Okay.
role-playing very long. Yeah. No.
Jeez. And you wouldn't guess, man. Like I wouldn't have guessed that was your first experience role playing because you were so good at it. You know, the character was just there.
I'm the greatest. Yeah.
And I think
I appreciate that.
I want to say I ran into you when I was on my cop character, Kyle Cush, of course. And I want to say I busted you for a bunch of marijuana. And I was like, dude, this dude's hilarious, man. Just the in-city interaction that we had. I thought you were so funny. I was like, does this guy stream? Found your stream and was shocked to see that the character Reggie Bush emulates and looks just like the real person. So I thought it was awesome, man.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's definitely fun. It became my favorite thing to do. Like I started streaming just like Call of Duty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just making jokes. But being an RP, just the whole goal for Reggie is to make someone break character. Like I want to hear your real laugh. Like while I'm playing with you and RPing with you, that's the goal. Is to get you to laugh. I'm like, oh look, that's Cush. That's not Cop Cush. I hear him laughing over there. That's the real one.
Yeah. No, that's a good stance to have, man. It's all about the interactions you have and seeing if you can just make somebody's day a little bit more memorable just from, you know, a simple traffic stop or something like that. So how we run this is, you know, people, there's a channel in my Discord called Coffee with Cush. People can come in and they can ask questions for the upcoming episode, give us topics to talk about. It hasn't been really used a whole bunch. I'm still trying to encourage people to use that channel to give us more ideas for the future if we're going to keep this thing going. There was one person that came in and had quite a slew of questions for Reggie here. I guess Flack.
How many questions? You guys get 7. That's
it looks like maybe it's less than 7. Less than 7. And of course, if any of you guys in the chat, man, this has been a live chat kind of run. What are we calling this? We're not calling it a podcast, right?
It's not a podcast.
We decided that. Just morning coffee, right? The chat has been the ones to run this thing, man. So if you guys have questions you want to hear from any of the three of us about any topic, you guys can ask it in the chat. We'll try and keep up with you guys and answer them as we go. So we'll start it off. Let's see. This guy says, and I've got streamer mode enabled, so I can't see what the name was, but it says, all right, I have a question for Flack. Why did you decide to come to TARP after NERP?
Why did I decide to come to TARP after NERP? Like, just why did I decide to join, like, over with the merge and all that stuff?
Yeah, I assume so. Yeah. Why did you join us with the merge?
Multiple reasons. So many reasons. One being, okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't look at other cities. I don't pay attention to other cities. Like, I focus on wherever Reggie is and my thing. I don't watch a lot of big RPers and stuff. But I've always known who Messer was. I've always known what TARP was. It's on my For You page, and that's, you know, that was the only city I ever watched. So that alone was like a fun opportunity for me because I know like there's some awesome people in that city. So it was pure just there's so many people Reggie can meet and just interact with, and I know there's good times. And then along with that, all my homies from NERP, you know, I mean, like you said, we've been RPing together for 2 years. Like, I trust you, you know what I mean? I've never seen you steer. You've been a friend of mine for those 2 years, like since we met, and you've never steered me in the wrong direction. So when you were like, hey man, this is what we're doing, okay, that's all I needed. I was like, all right, let's do it, man. Let's go. Let's have some fun. I saw everybody else that was talking about how excited they were. I was like, yeah, awesome opportunities, awesome people.
I love it, dude. That makes me happy, man, because yeah, we've been friends, man, and
he paid me to say that. Sorry.
Yeah, it feels good, man. I mean, you saw how it went. You know, it's definitely split down the middle with people that were on board, people that were not.
Which is understandable. For
100%.
Sure, you know
and I
mean?
knew that would happen. But you know, reaching out to you and you know, we had that talk. We had VC before this whole thing happened, and seeing how like just so sure you were, like you didn't question it at all, really. You were on board, yeah. And it was awesome, man.
I'm
it felt
here to
good.
stream and play video games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The politics behind it, the drama behind it, you know, there's tons of different types of teas in this world. It doesn't have to be your cup of tea, but you don't have to hate on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
sit back and enjoy. Play some games. Have fun with your friends.
Um,
And I know I can get away from Cush and I can beat him in a gunfight and I'm a better driver.
That's-
So, that guaranteed me some getaways here
all
and there.
false, all false. Whose idea was it to merge? So the original idea was from Officer Messer. He's the one that reached out to us and kind of presented us with that idea. And then the ownership team at NERP, we got together and like I've said in prior episodes here, back and forth, ups and downs, wasn't sure. We didn't know what to do. And we finally decided as a team that we would accept the opportunity. So here we are, man. It's been 3 weeks. I think tomorrow is 3 weeks.
Has it been 3 weeks already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy, right, dude?
They're having
It's
fun, dude.
it's going crazy.
Yeah, wow.
So, good morning to everybody coming in, man. We got Flack Daddy on here as our special guest for this third episode of Coffee with Cush. We're also live over on YouTube. If you guys use ! Socials, my YouTube channel should be in there, and you guys can come over and subscribe. This is really the only thing we post, man. I post some shorts over there. I post the episodes of Coffee with Cush. That's really about it. So don't expect too much like super interesting long form content or anything. Okay, so same person, more questions for you, okay? Was the transition hard for you, knowing the rules and values TARP has?
With TARP, absolutely. Actually, it wasn't hard. It was intimidating, only because I've been doing the same thing since I started this. And I was, I had my language. I did endorse certain things that, aren't favorable to the entire world. So it was definitely an intimidation factor. There was still no reluctance. Like that alone didn't second guess what I was doing. But literally on my first day, I realized like if you want to do something, it's so easy. Like I was scared I was going to be cussing a bunch on accident, this and that. It was intimidating at first, but it ended up being so easy. Like everybody's like, how are you going to play this game but have to keep it semi-family friendly? It's Grand Theft Auto. I don't know, but it works. Obviously, it's working for people. And 2, my kids can watch my stream now. That's super freaking cool, man. Like now my oldest, like before I'd be like, no, you can't watch it. It's a little adult. Now, I'm like, yeah, buddy, go ahead. He tells his friends and stuff like that. The teenagers, it's great, dude. They'll come in my chat. Hey, man, it's Malachi's friend. It's cool that I can do that now because I started streaming because of my kids. So now I can include him more. Yeah, no problem. Easy decision.
Yeah, dude, I agree 100%. I was worried as well, dude, because like where we come from, the past servers that we've played, like cussing and other things on stream and in the city are allowed. So that's that's our culture that we're used to. So I was worried that coming over, like the cussing would be a huge factor, maybe, or struggle at least for me.
Sure.
But it really hasn't been. There's been some slip ups. Like last night, I had a slip up when I was on Tommy, of course. But it's nothing crazy. I think we all have slip ups and they happen. Luckily, I wasn't streaming, but Katie was, and I was right next to her, so she can take the heat for it.
Yeah, can we get a clip of Cush saying he slipped up on Tommy, just because my name's Tommy, and I'd like that. I would like that audio clip. Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
But
we all slip up. I've slipped up a few times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's an adjustment.
it is, and it
But
happens.
compared to
and-
where we were, like how we were talking
my
before
God, dude.
in other cities,
Now-
a slip up's okay. I'm sorry, it's gonna happen compared to where we were.
Now, with that, I would argue that the not cussing or the limited cussing has increased my RP experience. I don't know about yours, but I feel like the
100%, 'cause you
interactions
have
are
to
way
be
better.
Creative. You have to
Right.
be creative with how you talk. Because us as adults, we throw cuss words in, and now you can think of. It's like that commercial, you lint liquor cootie queen. Now we get to make up our own stuff. Like it brings so much. It brings so much like art to it. You know what I mean? It brings up the entertainment value for sure.
Yeah, and some of
Replacing
the
these
things
words that are so easily thrown around with creative sayings instead.
Yeah.
It's great.
I would say some of the things that people come up with, man, like they're just so off the wall. It makes it that much funnier, you know?
Sometimes when they say stuff, I'm like, dude, that was kind of crazy. I'd rather you just call me the cuss word, darn it. Like that hurt my feelings. Getting too creative over here.
Let's see. We got a couple questions. Let me finish with this one in Discord, and then I'll start scrolling. If I don't get to your question right away in the chat, just feel free to ask it again. Okay. I'm just getting through the Discord ones real quick. Okay. So was the transition hard? Not super hard. So having to completely change the way you were with the flat community, did you have to change how you were with the flat community, or have you pretty much maintained like who you are? Do you feel like you've had to change who you are as a person, I suppose?
No, because I'm still the same person. At the end of the day, the only thing that changed was vocabulary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and if that defines you as a person, if someone stops cursing or stops doing certain things on their stream, that is definitely can be controversial. You're not changing as a person. You know what I mean? It's words. Like, you're not changing. So I don't know. That's what was getting me a lot, because people are like, oh, well, now you got to change this. You can't do this. You can't do that. You act like that's all, you know, we are, or I am, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you got to change this. Oh, there's so much more behind it, baby. Just keep watching. Like,
Yeah.
we just don't say bad words. Like, oh,
That's
my
really
gosh,
it, dude. That's the biggest adjustment.
How dare us? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, how dare us not say bad words?
Dude, and you're right about the family thing. Like you said that your son's friends can watch you and your son can watch you now. And I've got young kids. You know, I have a almost 9-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son. And I just showed him this morning. I was like, hey, buddy, if you ever want to watch, like, go on your PlayStation. Here's the Twitch app. You know how to spell Cush Gaming. And
Dude, it's
he can
such a
hop
good
on and watch,
feeling.
man. Yeah. Or I'll have him in
It
my
really
lap.
is.
You know, I'll have him in my lap while I'm live, and I don't have to worry about
Or they'll stand behind me and
about
watch.
anything,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
I
it's
had
just-
mine come in yesterday and introduce himself. I was like, oh, he can do this now. Malachi, come in here, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's awesome, man. I feel like there's just another depth of like that feeling of community, the feeling of family, you know? When you can, when
100%.
the viewers, I guess, can see just a little bit deeper into the person behind the camera, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Real quick shout out to Baby Steve Gaming with 5 gifted community subs. I appreciate you so much.
Baby.
Baby Steve, man. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted community subs. I really do appreciate it. Okay, moving on with this guy. Let's see. The last question, it looks like he may have had one additional, but are you having fun and enjoying TARP? Which I think you've
Am I
answered
having
that, but
Yeah, I mean, I can't, even if I wanted to lie to you and say, yeah, like I can't, like my VODs and everything show it. Like I wake up and I'm excited to game again. You know what I mean? Like it turns into a job sometimes, you know what I mean? We're like, oh, I'm going to delay my stream. I'm just, yo, and it was happening a lot. But since TARP, it's like, yo, you want to hear something crazy, guys? I go into the city when I'm not streaming. I never do that role play. Never. But I'm having so much fun. I'm like, oh, instead of Call of Duty or Apex, I'm going to go play in the city and, you know, talk crap to people. I haven't done that in a year. Like, I'm only in a city if I'm streaming. But the fact that I go in there just for fun. I'll sit there and fish, just listen to Spotify for 2 hours, hoping to run into somebody, like, you know, just cruising around. It's great. I love it. I
dude,
really am enjoying it.
I'm so glad you said that about you're back to enjoying the game, right? Because it did, dude, for a while. And I think I would argue there was a lot of us, man, a lot of us from the NERP side that, dude, I was getting burnt out big time, man. Like,
100%.
considering stopping playing GTA altogether, finding something else to stream, considering stopping streaming. Like, it just became a job, man. It became not exciting. I was kind of dreading going live, dreading going into the city, and just kind of being done with GTA altogether. So the fact you said that, man, I'm glad you feel that way, because Katie and I absolutely feel that way as well. It feels so good to get back to having fun. Yeah, Katie stopped streaming for like a month, dude, and here she is, absolutely killing it. So
I didn't say
it's great.
I said I stopped RPing for a month.
oh, RPing, yeah. So you did everything. Yeah, she's just
Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
she just disappeared for a good month, dude. And of course there was some outside factors that contributed to that, but I told her, I was like, listen, like, I know it's been stressful, like owning a server, dealing with all the tickets and the complaints and the people that
stressful.
you know, don't like us and whatever.
But I handled a lot. You know, I wasn't just in tickets. I was taking care of all of the businesses as well.
But I told her, I was like, listen,
It's
like,
stressful.
trust me, like, do this merge with me, give it a try, and I guarantee we're gonna get back to having fun. And it feels good, man. It feels really good to get back to just enjoying the game again.
So nice. And not being as stressed. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. And nope.
It's wild,
It's hard
dude.
enough for me to know how many programs I got to open up just to go live. Then running a server? That's crazy.
Last question from this person in Discord for Flack. Says, who do you want to meet in the city and RP with? If you've had any interactions that you've absolutely loved.
First part of the question, everybody. I mean, obviously, there's some known people out there, you know, that's a given in TARP, that just being able to interact with them and have a scene with them could change your day. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, Messer. I've honestly ran into everybody pretty much. And as far as how the fun, dude, those Misfit guys, I love those guys in TARP, dude. I love them. And then just, I don't know, there's so many goofy characters there, which is so refreshing, because there's cities out there where it's just cops and robbers. And the robbers are the serious, you know, gangsters, and the cops are usually pretty cool, to be honest with you. But this city has such a diverse, like, set of personalities, which, and literally every single person I've ran into, I've genuinely had a LOL moment. Not just texting LOL, smiling. I laughed out loud. I chuckle. It's a good time, like always. And even in all the cops too. And then there's a couple like more serious cops that it's like, oh crap, I'm going to jail. Like, I'm getting a ticket. I'm going to jail. I know it. But these guys will still chuckle with you. They'll still laugh. And then they RP their job serious. They do their job, which that's one thing I always tell my chat. It's like, oh crap, he's giving you a bunch of time. What an a-hole, this and that. No, as long as we have our banter together, I don't care how long you send me away for. Okay, I can crank my music and have an EDM fest with my chat for an hour if I'm in jail. I don't care, as long as we have fun and get a laugh beforehand to talk about. And that's all I've had in TARP so far. All I've had. And no, it's it. I was gonna say, like, I don't want it to think I'm just boosting it all up, but I'm being honest. Like, it's been good times. It's been quality, fun RP. And I'm excited to meet every single person in there. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good, man. There's so many people still to meet. I know we've met a lot so far. Somebody mentioned the clown in the taxi who does magic tricks. John Hacker, I think his name is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hacker, yep.
Yeah, that dude's a character. It is crazy to see, dude. And even the street gangs, man. There's quite a few street gangs in the city. Each one is a little bit different. You know, they're not all just like thugged out street gangs. Each one,
they all have their own quality that makes them unique. And
yeah,
fun.
exactly. Yep. And they're not immediately hostile to people. You know, like if you go chat with them, like the Cowboys, for instance, right? I was on Tommy, just happened to see him in the parking lot of the U-Tool. Went and chatted with him, man. Got some information, got a plug for some product, and we're moving, 100%. Dude.
Yep.
So
that's something that's really refreshing there. Everybody's very welcoming. No one's gatekeeping everything. You know what I mean? That's what I couldn't stand is people gatekeep because, well, my gang's on top because we don't help any. You know what I mean? Like, because they just hold everything to themselves. Every gang member I ran into is more than happy to like start me on a path. Like, no one just tells me how to do stuff. Like, oh yeah, just go do and blows me off. They make it fun, and then they make it more RP needed to continue that, but they don't just leave you high and dry and give you nothing. Everybody's willing to help so you can advance your RP and have fun.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's been extremely awesome.
Gangs, you know, they've always been known to do that in many cities. You know what I mean? Gatekeep information so they can be the top ballers and stuff like that. Yep. Not here, man. Everybody's got a fair shot. As long as you RP, they'll RP. You know what I mean? So it's a good time.
Yeah, I love it. Give me 2 seconds. Guys, if you have any questions, ask them in the chat. I just got to turn this heater off over here.
You guys use your heater? That's why.
Oh, no. So, like, in the basement, it's not finished, so it's a little bit colder in the basement. So that's where he's at. He's in the basement.
Yo, and real quick, if you guys want to get Cush Coffee with Cush hoodies, man, we got them in the merch store.
Yeah.
Feel free. There's a whole bunch of different styles of hoodies, t-shirts. I mean, you could get your kids some stuff too. There's some kid size ones. So yeah, merch store, cushgaming.com. There's a merch tab if you guys want to check it out. Flack also has a pretty awesome website now.
This kid's shirt says Cush on it. It's a person, I promise.
It's a person,
I promise.
Yeah. Flack, you just launched your website, right?
Yeah. What is it? It's vibetribefamily.com or what? That's what it is. Look, one of my mods was just randomly like, hey, I'm building you a website. And he did it like it just out of nowhere. And it was so beautifully done. It was so amazing.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
so,
it was great.
So we've got a question, and then I'll have a question for you after this. All right. Who's your favorite misfit? That's coming from my chat here.
That's not fair. That's not fair. I can't say who my favorite is, and then if I say my favorite, I'm gonna get stabbed later when I'm in city. No. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Wait, B Rad, he's part of the Misfits, right? Or does he just hang out with them? I think he's part of it.
sure.
We'll see if the chat knows. B-Rad?
Yeah, Chad, do we know? Because I don't know how many of them just hang out with him. And then the one Banhammer plays with that always runs around in the like zebra pants.
So that was part. Yeah. So his what is it? The hippie no name or whatever. Is that who you're talking about?
No. He has another character that runs around with the Misfits, but yeah, he also does the hippie no name or whatnot. Listen, when I tell you guys that I don't know names and I don't remember faces and stuff like that, like I really don't. It took me a year and a half to remember who Cush is in City. And he arrested me like once a day. I'm so bad. I could probably name 7 people in RP that I actually know. Like I don't say phone numbers half the time. I don't remember people.
Chat's saying Wang.
Terrible.
Wang,
yes.
Yeah, Wang. Okay.
Yep.
Somebody also said that their favorite interaction that you had was when you played with the character Hippie No Name and an alien showed up.
It was wild.
You want to tell us about that? I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, so you know the area I used to own, the big hippie land that Reggie used to own in other cities and all that, that has the UFOs. So I met some random hippie dude, no name too, and he was like, no government tracking. His ID was no name. And he's like, yo, let's go check out this area. And I was like, I know that area. And I'm actually curious about buying it. So I was like looking around. And out of nowhere, an alien just shows up. And it was like a happy tear in my eye when I saw it. Because I'm always talking about aliens, man. And dude, I don't know who played the alien, but an alien popped up. And it was tormenting me and him, stealing him. And it was like a big thing going back and forth, trying to make friends with it, trying to blow up its spaceship. Like just the whole scenario. It was so wild on a whim. And I'm just going with it, staring at my chat like, what is happening right now? But it was so good. He ended up killing No Name. And now I see him every once in a while and people think I'm crazy in City. But I swear down everything, this alien will pop up on my screen and like hide in a corner and then disappear. And it's so amazing because I've always said stuff like that with Reggie, the government tracking the aliens.
Yeah, the
and
birds are freaking drones, right?
Drones. That's why they land on the power lines to recharge. Like, but it was just so crazy. That's something I've always talked about and joked about. But now I get to genuinely RP that as Reggie, not just as a joke. Like, Reggie's seen the aliens, man, and they're here. Like, I have that now for my storyline, and I always have the VOD to look back and be like, yo, this is an actual thing now. It's so cool.
I love that, dude. Cool. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Really quick shout out to Maui coming in with 5 gifted subs 9 minutes ago. I appreciate you so much, Maui. You've done a lot for this channel. You're awesome, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's hilarious, bro. I wish I could have seen that. I didn't see that VOD. So
so random.
Let's see. If I missed some questions, go and throw it in the chat, guys. I know the chat moves a little quick while we're chatting it up here. Let's see. There's so many, dude. What has been your favorite character to interact with? That's a question for me. Oh man,
Reggie Bush. Come on now. Come on.
Dude, honestly, when I was...
You don't say me, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Podcast over.
When I was we were chasing some of the Misfits the other day, and what was his name, Katie? The dude we stopped in the middle of the chase to do yoga because he was having an asthma attack. Goodness,
I don't remember his name, but that was pretty great.
I put it on TikTok. You guys can go check it out, but yeah, what's his name, dude? I completely forgot.
Was he one of the Misfits?
Yeah, one of the Misfits.
Yeah.
God, I don't remember. Oh, Stand Up. That's what it was. Stan.
Oh,
yeah. We stopped. He's like, I think I'm having an asthma attack. I was like, me too. And he started doing yoga. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, Katie, he's harmless. She's pointing a taser at him. I was like, he's harmless. And so I started doing it. He's like, breathe in, breathe out. You know, we're gonna get through this together, man. Right. So yeah, that was definitely it was,
so then he runs.
And yeah, and then he punches me in the nose and takes off running. I was like, no, how dare you? So it was really funny, man. Stan was awesome. But of course, I've enjoyed like the few Ling Ling interactions I've had, the one Darnell interaction I've had. I've just had a lot of really good interactions. I really haven't had a bad one yet. I don't think. I mean, there was times where I used to have, bad interactions before we came to TARP, man, and they'd be so bad that I would get frustrated and want to like end the stream, I haven't had that yet.
You did. But you did that.
Yeah.
It happened a bit.
But that just doesn't, I haven't seen it happen here like once.
It hasn't happened here.
Which is incredibly refreshing. So I think Lisa asked, how are we enjoying the Crim side, Katie?
Oh, I'm enjoying it.
It's fun so far. we haven't really gotten anything. You know, we're just,
Yeah.
you know, Tommy and Zoe we're just trying to become international drug dealers, and we're working on it. You know, we're working on it.
We're slowly working on it.
We just buy cocaine and sell it.
Pulled over, okay? As long as we don't get pulled over and panic, we're good.
Yeah, I do. So Tommy did have this the start to an interesting storyline with Bert and Bobby Ray Gray last night.
Yeah.
They pulled over Katie, and I showed up, and they thought it would be hilarious to make fun of Tommy's accent. So that started a whole thing. Bert was holding Tommy back, Bert was holding Bobby back, and it ended, you know, with them, of course, submitting and driving off. So Tommy got the win on that.
So we're good.
But we'll see what happens with Bobby, Bert, and Tommy going forward. I imagine there's going to be some hands thrown at some point here. So,
well, if Bert continues to say that Zoe has an attitude, we'll see who throws the first.
Yeah.
punch.
Lisa says,
Does Zoe have an attitude, though? Does Zoe have an attitude?
No, she doesn't. Okay. He said Zoe wrong. Okay. And I had to inform him. He said Zoe wrong.
"Oh, you didn't know that was
Zoe
us?"
wrong?
Yeah,
How do you say Zoe wrong?
He didn't say it properly. You have to say Zoe ravioli. Zoe ravioli.
Yeah, and they keep calling me Tommy Spaghetti and stuff like that. And it's just
Zoe.
uncalled for, you know? Lisa says, "My favorite thing I've seen so far is Ling Ling throwing you off the bridge." That was day one in Tarp. Day one in Tarp, I got thrown off the bridge by Ling Ling. Legendary moment. Legendary moment. It was awesome. Ask Flack how was the babysitter?
What?
Somebody wants to know how the babysitter was.
Well, last night when I was getting on, I was like, I might go out with the wife. So we were looking for babysitters, and she showed me a picture of her babysitter, and I was like, heck yeah, she can. I'll take her home. And it was a beautiful, very beautiful. But we didn't end up calling her. I stayed home with the kids. Yep, she had her ladies' night.
So I have a question for Flack over here.
Okay.
When will you bring your Kenny Keefe over?
Oh my God, I keep getting asked that 50 times a day.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
getting
still in the roster, okay?
Listen, I'm terrified of playing a cop character because there's responsibility behind it, and it's
You're
me.
just a cadet. You're
like,
fine.
That's true. Like it is. That does make me
You
a
have
little bit
zero
more relaxed.
responsibility at the moment.
No, but then they're like, all right, well, watch these training videos and stuff, and I click on it. I'm like, God, I don't even know half these words. Like these are big words.
I'll say the law enforcement side is quite a lot different in Tarp. Just the depth of like the paperwork 100%. And stuff like that. It's just a lot different.
And Kenny's definitely coming. It's just I want to do him right because I've rushed into a cop so many times and not actually sat and learned and this and that, and it hindered my RP and gameplay. You know what I mean? So he's coming, but obviously I'm still I play Reggie every day, this and that. But I am doing these study things. I am taking these watching these videos. I just want to make sure I do it right. So it's coming. I just want to make sure. It's not like a week of me doing it. Like, this is too hard. I don't want to do it no more.
So Mike says, he says, Flack, the words stop, put your hands up, and stop resisting aren't big words.
Okay, first of all, I only mispronounced stop one time when I read it. And resisting's kind of hard sometimes when you're reading it. All right? Leave me alone.
That's funny. So, to answer the question, Kenny Keefe is coming eventually. Eventually. No hard date. Stay tuned.
Yes, it is. Yeah, exactly. I'm building up, I'm building it up, all right?
Yeah.
You never know.
What's y'all thoughts on the academy to become a cop? Like,
what
do you mean?
Academy, we didn't do the full academy.
Oh yeah, we did like a partial academy.
We did, yeah.
So they pretty much just ran us through like the MDT, their process for like warrants, bolos,
Yep.
Just kind of here's how we do things since we already have experience in being cops in other cities. I don't know how long the regular like full academy is. It's a couple days, isn't it?
I have no clue.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can't really give like too much of an answer on that since we didn't really go through the whole thing, but glad to have you all in city. Maybe we will run into each other sometime. I'm sure we will, man. We've run into so many cool people. English is hard, guys. It is sometimes, actually. I mean, when you really get down to it, English is a weird language, right? How many different ways we have to spell there, you know?
It's one of the hardest languages in the world to learn, English.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it as a baby. Clearly, I did a decent job.
I'm clearly still trying to learn, man.
Seriously.
Especially when you have kids and they come up and they're making all these new words. Oh my gosh. It's
Yeah.
wild.
Oh, dude, yeah. There's
Dad, you don't have no Riz. What's Riz? It's like game. What's game? You know what I'm like? Just keep the one word we've had for the last 27 years.
That's so
It's a
funny.
new word for everything. You gotta learn.
So I had somebody ask, what is our favorite police department so far?
I don't even know all the departments. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know what they're called. I don't know how many cop departments there are. I know one starts with like LS, two start with LS, one starts with a B, one starts with S. That's as much as I know.
LSCSO, BCSO.
So that's tough because we
I
work
always
for
said LSD, BDSM. Like I don't know. That's what I always called them.
the obvious answer would be LSCSO because we work for them, right?
Exactly.
But you guys have the longest
As
acronym in the
my
day.
friend,
I know when I
As
pull
my
up to a
friend would
traffic
have to
stop and I
differ.
have to say Major Kyle Cush to the Los Santos County Sheriff's Office, like holy crap, dude, it's a
Yeah.
lot. And I'll find myself saying Major Kyle Cush, the LSPD, because we're just LSPD 3 weeks ago, you know. So yeah, it's I haven't had an issue with anybody. Everybody's been so awesome and helpful on interactions and stuff.
oh yeah.
I can't pick a favorite, man. I mean, of course, like I have a sweet spot for the department I work for, but I've had good interactions with every department thus far. I haven't really seen anything negative. People seem to know how to do their job, and they know how to have a good time, but also be serious. You know, like there's times to joke around with the criminals and kind of be a little bit less on the serious side, and then there's times that we need to get serious and clear a building looking for hacker in Grapeseed there. So yeah, it's nice, man. I want to be real with you.
As well.
I am waiting for the day I get arrested by you and Katie. It might happen. It should happen. As long as I'm not soft serve, right? Everybody keeps saying I'm soft serve because I'm not towing cars all the
You're
time.
soft. I'm soft.
Yeah, Katie, do we
Unless
clock
it's
somebody
Reggie,
going
you know.
150 one of these days? And Katie's like, I think I'm just gonna cut him off with a warning. I'm like, no, you are not, bro. That's felony speeding. We cannot do that.
But I think we
won't do
did.
it again.
We
He
did
promised.
though.
No, I still haven't met Petty yet. And I didn't meet I met PJ. I got taken hostage by PJ. Okay, real question for Flack. Why is Terry Robertson your least favorite cop?
Who asked that? Oh, Whiskey? You want to see how bad I am with names? Is that the cop he plays? Okay.
He's gonna take that as such a hit, bro. He's gonna be like, oh, I guess I'm not important. I'm not
I know
memorable.
who you play and I know who Bert plays. And the only reason I ever know it's Katie is because she's with you. And I started to lose the Cush, get with the Bush thing. So that's the only reason I know who you three are.
My ego is so deflated right now. He says,
Dude, I'm sorry.
oh, it's too funny.
Listen, I'm not good with remembering who's who and what's what. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
man.
really not.
That's really funny. I love that.
And Terry's my favorite, just knowing it's Whiskey. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh.
Slayer. Yeah, I'm really good with the taser. He said I'm like a sniper with the taser. I'm good with it.
So, Katie, this is something I'm gonna bring up live, and I'm gonna put you on the spot here, and not give you an
Okay, I'm
opportunity
gonna
to
leave.
say
I
no.
have like 15
I
minutes
gotta go to work.
Yeah, of course.
There it is.
I'm gonna go wait for
So, one thing I want to do for these guests that we bring on,
Oh no.
I would love to send them like a hoodie, like a
I
coffee
already
with
was
Cush
thinking
hoodie.
that. Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. So, Flack, I'll reach out to the other guys too. Send me your sizes, dude, and hoodies. And
Guess my
And what
size.
color?
No, now you gotta
What
guess my
color do you
size.
like?
well,
How
okay.
big
So,
you
how
think I
tall are
am?
you? How tall are you?
5'11".
5'11".
Okay.
I was thinking, dude, you gave off 5'8" vibes.
I don't want your hoodie.
And watch, Whiskey's gonna get in the chat here in a second. She's like,
Yeah,
he's like,
oh,
I've
yeah.
seen Cush in real life. He's so freaking short. Listen, Whiskey's like
Wait,
6'7", bro.
How tall are you?
I'm
How tall are you,
5'9". Yeah, here it is. Kush has no room to speak about height. So Whiskey is a freak of nature, right? He's like 6'5", 6'6", something like that. He's a massive human. And he wants to call me short, bro. I'm average height,
That's
right?
great.
I'm 5'9". Yeah, that's a regular height for an adult man.
That's how you know you're short, when you have to say I'm average before you say your height, just because you gotta help boost your ego a little bit. It's
Yeah.
Katie,
average
Katie, how
to
tall are you?
Average.
Real quick, Katie.
How tall am I?
Yeah.
5'1".
5'1".
short.
She's tiny, bro.
I'm so
Itty
short.
bitty. Anyway, so Flack, I'm gonna have you just DM me your hoodie size, and if you feel comfortable, give me your address, and I'm gonna one out to you. All right.
Yeah, I'll DM Katie.
Perfect.
My address. That's
Scumbag, dude. Does Kush have tiny hands? No, I don't have tiny hands. My fingers are real long. I got long fingers. Are we talking about the body of the hand? Or are we talking about average, you know?
Oh dear.
That's too funny.
Katie, does he have baby hands?
No, I have baby hands. My hands
You're
are so
5'1".
small.
Yeah, that's
Dude, Katie's hands are like
given.
super
My hands
small,
are like the
bro.
size of a kid.
Well, let's not say that.
Okay.
My 16-year-old 6'3". Jesus, dude.
Oh,
If my kids are
my
6 foot tall, I'm gonna be upset because you know they're gonna eat a lot. Liam already eats a bunch. We'll feed that little kid dinner. He's 6 years old, bro. Feed him dinner. He's immediately hungry after that. I just
Yeah,
don't get
he
it.
is.
Bottomless pit sometimes, bro.
What are you drinking there?
Crazy. This is okay. So
Funny you said that.
I tried the ghost, and dude, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so
I keep
good.
ordering
dude.
more, dude.
No, I
really enjoy them.
Yo, that reminds me, real
Yeah,
quick, guys.
Everyone's drinking this morning.
On a no, it is good, man.
coffee.
And I hope that Rogue doesn't get mad at me for saying that on the stream, but I mean it's good. At the end of the day, it's good, man. It tastes good. So but of course Rogue is my go-to.
This is local though. That's why I thought I started.
It's in your gas
drinking them,
stations, right?
They're in all my grocery stores, gas stations, everything. I don't
Yep.
even have to leave this chair. I just hop on an Uber Eats and have it here in 20 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
I should do that.
telling you.
When I don't want to leave the house.
Absolutely. Then I watch my Ring bell camera and tell them to leave it at the door and then wait till they leave because I have
Dude,
social
whiskey
anxiety
is
and I don't
just-
want to talk to
Right?
nobody.
Whiskey just crosses the line. He says Cush is so little, chat. I could fit like 3 Cushes inside me. Come on, bro. I'm not that small. 5'9" is the average height, okay? That's a regular height for an adult male. Okay, we can't all be 6'1", 6'5",
No.
whatever the case.
I'll have a dad that's 7 foot tall, okay?
Yeah, his dad's 7 foot, right?
His dad's 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, unbelievable. Listen,
Yeah, I went to go look up
There you
the
go.
average height of a man in the U.S. and I typed in Cush's average height.
Bella, I'm drinking rum
now
this
what was
morning.
the search results?
I don't know. I'm still deleting Cush's average height.
Oh, it's so funny, bro.
All right. If it's anything above 5'9", I'm calling you short from here on out.
Just do, yeah, the average height in the U.S.
In the U.S., yeah, let's go U.S. Okay.
Well, you don't want to have China or Japan mixed
Yeah,
in
I
there
know,
because they're
bro.
pretty short.
Yo, you're directly on the app.
I'm exactly average, bro.
Yeah, he's Googled this before. He knows, just so he could say, "Am I average height?" I need
I
to
would
know
be
before I start
surprised.
telling people.
Now,
5'9" is the average height.
Wow.
there we go, dude. I'm perfect. All right. Now, Whiskey, just keep in mind, all right, when you go and buy a dog, right? If you buy a Great
Perfect and
Dane,
average are two different things, buddy.
if you buy a Great Dane, Whiskey, and I go buy, let's say a Bulldog, right? Which one's gonna live longer, the Great Dane or the Bulldog?
Bulldog.
The Bulldog. Why, Katie?
Bulldog.
Because it's the smaller dog, right? And a Great Dane's a freak of nature.
Yes, they only live for like what, 10 years?
So, I'll take my
Cush's
5'9" Whiskey.
defense to his height is
I'll
to
take
compare
my-
dog
I'll
breeds
take-
and lifestyle.
Oh god.
Sorry, Whiskey.
ever
So he
seen a
said average
Doberman?
height for what?
I'm
15-year-olds. I'm sick of you people, all right? I need you on my side here.
This is great. This is cool. I like this. You
Jesus.
didn't tell me it was like the roast of Cush. This is awesome.
I like
God.
this. Yeah.
This is way better than a
we're
podcast.
at.
We'll start doing that, dude. We'll get a whole bunch of people in here, dude. This whole screen will be full of people, and we'll put one person
gosh.
on the seat to get roasted.
I am. Cecilian, I'm 5'1".
Will I be going to all the TARP events? I can't say I'll be going to all of them.
at least
Obviously
one.
Katie and I work, and we've got jobs and kids and stuff.
And 4 dogs.
But we absolutely want to go to as many as we can. So I know there's probably going to be one this summer, towards the end of summer. They do the ice cream thing, right? Katie and I will both, of course, love to go out there. Bring the kids with if we can.
Yeah, bring the kids.
And then, either put the dogs up in a doggy hotel or have my parents or the in-laws come out and watch the dogs. But yeah, we'd absolutely love to go, man. 100%. I would love to meet all you guys and you guys meet us. And you guys can see just how short I am in real life. So
Average.
You'll look tall next to me, so it's totally fine.
Yeah, I'll buy those shoes. They make those shoes now with like the thick soles. They add 3 inches or something to your height. So then I can, I'll be like
If I ever see
5'11".
Cush and he shows up in like some K-pop boots, just so he's
Yeah,
taller,
K-pop
I'm
boots.
done.
Yeah, those.
I'm so
Dude,
done.
the soles that
Yeah.
thick, dude. Just thick black leather boots.
Oh, beautiful. That's
Mama
great.
Cush coming in. 15-month resub. My beautiful mother's in the chat, guys. 15 months she's been subscribed here. Thank you so much, Mom. They're making fun of my height. I blame you.
Yo's your mom taller than you, don't lie.
I felt like I was taking my son to the bar when I had beers with Cush. Dude, it never ends, bro.
Hey, did Cush have to get a running start to get up on the bar stool? Did he climb up the little steps? Like, how did that work?
I don't have the little ladder steps. It was just
Yeah.
fine. I look like an elf trying to get up onto a bar stool. How is it my fault? Well, it's Gene's, obviously.
Which he
Yeah,
has to
Whiskey
buy
just
in
picked
the
me
kids
up and
section.
he put me on his lap, and we had beers like that. So it was like sitting on
That's
Santa's lap.
believable. I'll be honest with you. I believe you. 100% believe you.
Word on the street is Mama Cush is taller than Cush? No, dude. No, she's not. My mom
One of
just.
the two.
Mom, why are you putting that in the chat, dude? My mother just said I was adopted in chat.
Clip it. Clip it. Clip it.
Unbelievable. What? You know, I struggled with that for a while. Don't put that in there, man. Oh my God, they pinned it in the chat, dude. Oh my God.
Oh, that's so good. Good
My
stuff,
family
Whiskey.
hates me, dude.
Good stuff.
Oh my God. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. Oh, and this is why you're sleeping in the basement when you come at the end of the month. I'm putting my
You're so
mom and
mean.
dad in the basement because of that. So, burned by his own mom. Yeah, well, here we are.
Someone asked if Flack is gonna go to the ice cream event for TARP.
As far as events go, like just the same thing you guys said, you know, with work, family, and stuff like that. I would absolutely love to be at every gathering or whatnot, but I'm absolutely open to going to different ones, you know, checking them all out, seeing, you know, which ones are available, you know, for my time periods and whatnot, for sure.
So TwitchCon.
Oh yeah.
TwitchCon
I
in
was
San
thinking-
Diego.
I've been thinking about TwitchCon.
It's in what, September this year?
No, November, I think.
Hmm.
Am I right? No,
Google it real quick.
I'm about to.
Undertaker Sandwich Maker coming in with a follow. What a
That's
name.
my sister. That's my sister. That's my baby sister.
I did not
Yo,
expect that to
I
come
mean,
out of your mouth.
dude, her Call of Duty name is Red Dot Thought.
Oh my
it's
God,
the
dude.
most
you were
creative name.
Oh, what a name, dude.
It is September 20th.
September 20th in San Diego, right?
Mm-hmm. I think yeah, it's in San Diego.
I kind of want to go, man. Anybody in the chat
I was
going to
so
TwitchCon
ready
in
to
San
go
Diego this
last
year?
We could go for my birthday.
Yeah.
There we go. We can go for my birthday if you want.
We just have to get somebody to watch the kids and the dogs.
Yeah, because kids have school. Man, sucks to be a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I paying? Yeah,
We can
absolutely.
talk my mom.
Yeah, maybe your mom can come out. You can go to
Yeah.
PAX East, but it's coming up. Yeah, it's this month, I think. Towards the end of this month is PAX East. But I do really want to go to TwitchCon, man. I think that'd be a blast. So, we'll talk more about that closer to when TwitchCon is. I'll let you guys know if Katie and I buy tickets. And maybe we can do like a meetup with everybody. I think that'd be really cool. I've never been to San Diego. Katie, have you?
No.
Huh? What are you looking at?
Ash is
Oh,
moving.
I see he's circling you.
Have
Oh,
that
that's too funny, bro. Okay, so real quick on a side note, guys. So today is a charity stream on the Academy Roleplay. Today's the 9th, right? Yep, 3/9. So we have, I'll list off the streamers really quick. Okay, we have Officer Messer streaming 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. All these times are going to be Central Time. Okay, so we've got Officer Messer 6:30 p.m. to 9:30. Hammer 6:30 to 8:30. Bobby Ray Gray 6:30 to 9:30. Trav 6:30 to 10:30. Smithers 6:30 to 10:30. And Deputy Smitty 8:30 to 10:30. They're doing a huge charity stream for Gamers Outreach, sponsored by Ghost Energy. All of the proceeds go to Gamers Outreach, and they help. They help tremendously. Put those proceeds towards kids, man. Kids in the hospital, stuff like that. So there's a TikTok. If you go to the Academy Roleplay's TikTok, there's a promo video on there, just to showcase like what they do, bro. They made these mobile carts, video game carts for hospitals, where kids that are going through, cancer treatment, anything really, that are in the hospital for periods of time, they can wheel this cart in there, man, with a PS5 attached to it, and give them an opportunity to play video games, man, and escape whatever kind of crappy stuff they're going through, man. It is huge. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it, man. This is what it's all about. This is one of the main reasons that I came to the Academy. The Academy Roleplay, Ghost Energy, gamers outreach, and every single person that plays this server is changing people's lives every day. And dude, if you can't get on board with that, bro, then I don't know what to say.
That's wild.
But
that's wild.
I'm about it, dude, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this. Even though I'm not part of this charity stream, I am gonna be supporting, man. I'll be donating. I'm super stoked to be a part of this incredible community, man. And this is the reason why, is events like this. So make sure you guys tune into all these streamers. If you guys have $1 to donate, if you've got $5 to donate, every single penny counts. It goes straight to the kids, man. So make sure you guys tune into these streamers. I've put it up in my Discord. I'll put it again in the announcements later today. And I hope to see you guys in there, man. Let's blow it up. Let's raise money for these kids and really change some lives, man. This is incredible. So little plug for that today. Super stoked. We're coming up, man. We're at 51 minutes. Does anybody have any more questions before we kind of close this out?
I had somebody ask why I was so nervous on my first day of TARP. Believe it or not, I'm actually a shy person and I don't like being on camera.
Not true.
Yeah.
That part was a lie.
I'm not a fan of it. No, it's not. I'm a very, very shy person if you were to meet me in real life.
Do you feel like the more you stream and the more you play at TARP, the more out of your shell you're coming? More confident? Yeah.
More confident. Yep.
That's good. Somebody said, Baby Steve said, I think when we did Santa's Handlebars, we met the goal in under an hour. Yeah, so I watched that and I was shocked. I was shocked at how much money was raised in a span of a 2-hour stream. Even the first 30 minutes was insane. And then to watch the video of him handing out bicycles to kids that maybe couldn't get one otherwise. Dude, it's what it's all about, man. It's incredible. It's really, really cool, man.
I was asked if we have all enjoyed TARP so far.
Cush,
I would say yes.
Katie, are we related?
We're married.
Oh, okay. I think there's some people out there that thought we were like brother and sister for a while.
Oh, no. Definitely not.
No, we're married with 2 kids.
No.
Not blood related otherwise.
Not, yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too funny.
Not related.
Okay. Let's see. I think that's it, man. Sweet Home Alabama. All right, man. We're gonna end this this 3rd episode of Coffee with Cush, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this Saturday. I'll probably be in the city later on today, but I'm gonna take the morning to try and paint some kitchen cabinets. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in.
He's gonna need a big step ladder.
We've taken the cabinets off, so they're now on the ground. Okay.
You can't say we.
We don't need to get into it. I'm trying to end the episode. All right. Thank you guys so much.
5'1" person take down your kitchen cabinet.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Flack, we really appreciate. Can I mute these people?
Oh, that's wild.
Gosh, dang it, dude. They always turn on me, man. It's been the worst episode of Coffee with Cush in history.
Babe, can you get these cabinets down for me so I can paint them?
Right? I don't know what happened.
Katie's okay, babe.
I almost fell off the counter once too. Okay.
Sounds like a demolition's happening in the kitchen. Katie's just throwing cabinets off the counter.
No, I got new flooring down there. I can't just throw them. If it was the tile, I would have.
I bet Cush did the flooring. He didn't even have to bend his knees to put it down. Anyway, it's been a fun podcast.
I appreciate
this
you.
Is better than coffee in the morning. This is great.
I appreciate you coming on, being our special guest for this week's episode.
Of course, thank you.
Chat, I appreciate you guys, man. All the new followers, the subscribers, you guys are incredible. We're trying to get a special guest next week for Saturday. So we'll let you guys know in the Cush Gaming Discord who that's going to be. Please, for the love of God, use the Coffee for Cush chat channel to give us ideas and questions you may have for next week's episode. And we look forward to seeing you guys then, 11 a.m. Eastern, maybe a little bit earlier than that, depending. And we usually run for about an hour in case or unless things get kind of spicy, and we'll go a little bit over. So anyway, any final words, Flack?
No, I'm good. Appreciate you guys, man. It was absolutely fun. And, thanks, chat. Love you guys. And I can't wait to see y'all out there.
Hell yeah, dude. Make sure to DM me your hoodie size. Go to the merch store and find one that you like. and let me know which one you want. So there's
no,
like
I want you to surprise me.
just
You gotta
surprise you with one.
Surprise you?
It's gonna be
You
a
look
woman's.
at this guy and you tell me what you know.
It's gonna be a crop top, dude. Woman's crop top.
There
I'm
we go.
so down. What do you mean? I'm
You,
so
you
down.
would not wear that on
I
stream,
would,
dude.
are you kidding me?
He
All right. Don't try me. Are you
Oh
kidding
my
me?
god.
I don't like clothing as it is. You give me something I can wear that's half of it, I'm in. Let's do it. I'm so in.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
Okay, chat,
got
stick
you.
around, man. We're gonna go right out to somebody. I'm gonna go and end this this dual stream here.
no.
Flack again.
Anybody, who's streaming right now?
I'm not sure.
Is Bert still streaming? I know Bert was streaming. Is he the only one?
Maybe I'm gonna have to go look. But I'm gonna end the stream together here and switch back to just
That's fine.
chatting. I appreciate you guys so much, man.
See ya.
Later.
Hi, Flag. Thanks.
Bye. See ya.
And stream. There we go. All right. I think I need to
we're
get
still
my.
on Discord.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, hop out of that. All right, let me get my camera back on, guys. We'll go get raid ready for somebody.